Hello and welcome back to Astro Colony. In our last episode, we did some exploration of the logistic blocks and signal wires that we unlocked. We also looked at changing a few ratios in order to produce a little bit more stuff for the science process. And we have made it to where we can do poultry farming. So we're going to take a look at that today. We're just going ahead and unlock it now. And we also unlocked the radar a little while ago, and I want to see what that's involved, or what's involved with that. But we're going to take a look at that, and then maybe we can move on to tomatoes, if we have enough stuff, which we don't. We need more biology science, and a little bit more chemistry science. We also can work, or move on to animal breeding, which will give us cows, milk, and hot milk, which also needs a crap ton of biology science and chemistry science. We need to look at that. We did, as I mentioned, change some of the ratios, so we were sending a little bit more stuff over here. Biology is waiting on more carbon fiber. Chemistry is running, but it's waiting. Its holdup is iron rods. We actually already burned through all the oxygen tanks we had too, so maybe we should turn on that requester again. We keep turning it on and off because we need to let's do that again. Just do one bot, and there you go. Okay. We keep turning it on and off because we don't want a ridiculous amount going over there, but we have a ridiculous amount, so maybe it won't matter much. But again, we need to have more of the iron rods, which the holdup right now is coal, but the holdup for this is actually maybe not. Maybe we should change this ratio again slightly. So we have a few more going to there and a few less coming up here. Maybe go 5 to 35. That gives us a 12% ratio. And then I can turn this down so that 34 of them go here. That was, it's still the same 35. And then we still have a bunch over here in storage. And really, do we even need hydrogen tanks? No reason I need to keep them in storage. So I could even offload most of these again. We could do a few more hydrogen tanks if we need them, but we can offload most of these into here. Maybe do like a quarter of them or so into here. And then the rest into here to keep this moving. Now, I did dump a lot in here, and it's still processing. I don't know if I'm ahead of the game on that or not. We'll have to see. I haven't been really paying that close attention to it. So let's take a look at the radar first off, which I'm assuming is here someplace. But it could be elsewhere. Ah, there it is. Radar. Radar is used to discover threats nearby. This does not have a plug of any kind. And I honestly don't know what it does. It has an inventory. I don't know what that does. Maybe we'll see if we get something in it at some point, but I'm a little lost, unless there's something we're supposed to put in the inventory for it to use, but it doesn't say anything. And unless it gives us a bit more here, which I don't see that it does. And it doesn't ask me what to feed it. It doesn't give me anything to feed it, so maybe it's also not set up. It could be a work in progress as well as some of the other stuff claimed to be. What does that say? No signal. Just the angle via the something something. I don't know if I'm actually supposed to do that. Via the meh. I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to do. Maybe I'll look it up after the episode, or if anyone has a suggestion, we can come back to it. Before we get to the poultry, though, I want to come over here. I built a bit of a platform coming out here. I also built a little bit of a platform on the other asteroid over there. I just want to link these up real quick. Let's do a regular docking station, even though we may have to maneuver ourselves a bit closer here. We'll see. There. Dock. Okay, too far. That's easily enough fixed. Let's see, we need to go south then. Too far already, probably. Oh, no, actually, that might be good. That might do it. Dock, please. There we go. So now we have another sand asteroid, and this is the one with the ridiculous amounts of aluminum. Lots of gold, too. So we'll set up some miners on this at some point. Maybe get this episode. Maybe I'll do them off camera. And then we can see where we might go with that. But I did leave this whole stretch here so they can be tied right back into this belt. But let's go play with the chicken farm, because I think that's more fun to take a look at. And then hopefully we're getting more iron rods, which we should be, as well as carbon fiber, which we also should be. Plenty of oxygen tanks as suspected. And everything seems to be flowing nicely with the faster belts and the splitting of the two belts, because I still don't see how to upgrade these unless maybe you break the line and recreate it. But I don't see how otherwise. Because there's no way to upgrade the belts under the thing there. Okay, so chickens. I did move around a few of my my mining drills and things too, by the way. Although I didn't move this one in. I did mean to, but I forgot about it. We may not need it, though. That was where we were bringing in the stone, and we probably have a ridiculous amount of stone. Which reminds me, we need to set up concrete as well. All right, so this barn can only make one thing. So we need to set up another barn. Farming. Barn. We need to get it near enough to the water supply, which could be over here. We could actually just do it right over here. That would work. Let's put it here. It needs the water and the grain, of course. I think. Let's select and see. They would like to eat grain, and they would like to have water, and they use 1 pen each. So, and we need to have a breeder bot, too. So let's go ahead and make a breeder bot. Breeder bot is 8 aluminum bars. Those are here, I believe. There we go. I also use a crap ton of iron plates to make that bridge, so yeah, we're a little light on that now. Breeder bot, go. Yep. That's the output. Maybe I shouldn't have this oriented that way. Maybe I should orient it the same way as the other one here. Let's do that. Oh, that's my recyclables. I was like, what did I click on? Inventory is what I clicked on. Let's do it like this one, just like the other one, I mean. So we can do it like this still. We can still poke a hole through here to run the water across. I will just poke the hole down here. There it is. And there. New floor here. Then we also need to get power into here, which I think I'm going to have to get by running along this way again, or still. Oh, I never put these back in either. Oopsie. This one. You can go there. I can't get back down there because that's where I turned the belt, so I'm just going to take this one out that's next to it and dig my way until I find here. Yeah. Which is the end, which shouldn't be that hard to find. This is kind of a little bit of a tedious thing that I wish the drill worked better on the vehicle, and then we could drill this out with that, but it doesn't have the, I don't know, the control that I would like to see. Oops, went too far again. Okay. And then we need to go that way. And I will probably put some more flooring down to cover up this hole. Or the slope into the hole, I should say. Oh, I had power here. Oops. Oh well. We will just connect it to this one then. What is that for? Oh, right, those things need power. I totally spaced on that. Right, Alright, here we are with the water bit. I didn't mark where this one's supposed to go. So I'm gonna have to try and figure out where it is. Fix the floor while I'm at it. I'm there. Okay, good. Put that in there. Hop down here. Okay. I missed. I'm still off by 1, I think. Yeah, I'm off by 1. Can I select those without goofing up stuff? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Back to work. Come this way. Keep coming this way. That was the water hole there. And there. Okay. And then we can do the floor again. Here. And really I could do it like this, even though it's going into the wall there a little bit, or into the dirt there a little bit. It'll be fine to use for covering up that space, and it's fine for it to be underground a little bit too. Okay, so this should be active. Wait, it needs 2 breeders? This one needed 2? Did I only ever give you 1? I apparently did, so we need to go make 2 more breeders. Oops. Let's get 16 more aluminum bars then. I need to jump off that dirt. There you go. I think I'll just dump the dirt off in here. Oh, that's what I forgot to grab these iron bars out of here and drop them into here too. Not that we needed them. We're doing quite well here. On iron. Actually, we're not. Well, I mean, we tore through... We have hundreds of engineering science, so I guess we don't really need any more. Let's see. You want to know... Does it, like, expect these to be... I mean, obviously I need to run the belt. Let's just do that part first. But how does it know, or does it care... which plots? I guess it will work the same as the field did the last time. Let's do this and go up and over. It'll slow things down to go up and over, but it should be fine because we're not going to be outputting that many eggs. This one I want to rotate, and then we'll put in the splitter right here. And that's going to come out. We need to send 2 ahead now. So to just 1. And then here we can split evenly. And that'll push it down into here. You need grain and you need animal pens, I assume. Pen space. What I should do here, although the chicken bots could easily steal from the pig bots, but I could just put down like singles of these, like, okay, I want one here, and I want one here, and I want one here, things like that. That would keep the chickens a little bit more, or keep the chickens into there. That doesn't mean that they're not going to steal the pig bots, but the pigs won't steal from the chicken bots. I don't know if that's going to work or not, though. And I don't know what the little cow symbol means, other than that I didn't select an animal that I thought I did. Maybe I did before I picked up to rotate it. Alright, so you've got 1 bot, 2 bots. 2 bots. And you are magically summoning in a chicken? Excellent. And now we just need the grain. Chickens have a 60-second water, 60 seconds for the grain, 60 seconds for water, 60 seconds for grain cycles. So they're a little slower than the pigs. So here I'm growing 2 pigs every 40 seconds times 4, which is 1 pig every 20 seconds times 4. And this I'm growing eventually, hopefully, 3 chickens, which is 3 chickens every 60 seconds times 4, which is 1 every 20 seconds times 4. It's effectively the same number of eggs as roast. Hopefully. You're still growing grain. You need to add... Wait. How did the roasted meat get taken off of this? Oh, when I moved it again. Dang it, Wally. That's fine. We should be good now. Adding omelets in. Oh, we need 2 eggs, though, for every omelet, whereas we only need 1 roast for every roast. So really, I should put down twice as many chicken spots here than I have. That's not what I wanted. This one? We could put one like here. And here. And here. And that would give them 3 more chicken spots. Which means we'll get roughly the same number of omelets as we get roasts. Assuming everything else maintains. You can see the trees here grow and then they're harvested too. How much food do we have? Do I need to set up more hydrotonic? Yeah, we're not really getting enough food in here. Alright, let's go grab some of that coal that we had up here-ish. Yeah. Carbon. No, that's the wrong stuff. I need quartz, which means I need to mine it by hand because I don't have anything automated right now. I don't think. Oh no, I do have some coming in from the automation. Wait, what are you? That's gold. I did not set up new quartz. Is this quartz here? No. I remember seeing some in a weird spot, like on an edge, and I was like, I'm not going there. There's some here. It says it's dirt. Wish you could tell more easily what was what. Yeah, I think that was all the quartz that was here. But it'd be nice if you could tell the difference between them. It's really, really difficult. Pretty sure that was dirt, yeah. Pretty sure this was dirt. I think I also poked down into this a little bit. If I can get back down there. And this is all quartz. That's right. This was all quartz here. I was thinking about moving the miner to pick this up, and then I wasn't sure how deep it actually went, and it doesn't go that deep. So then I just didn't. But then I didn't actually mine it myself either. So having mining this out would be really good. I think that's it for the quartz. Yeah. No. That one there? Yep. So it kind of has a different color, and it's somewhat easy to tell once you're looking for it, but this one here too, I was trying to find how deep this went. And that's it. So we could easily just mine this out too. But again, it'd be nice to be able to tell the difference between a little bit more, or to even be able to set up some sort of a truly automated, fully automated gathering of quartz, ice, and whatever else we might find that we can, stone, that we can mine off of the thing. Because it's kind of a hassle, to be honest, to have to move the miners around so much, especially with the ice. Well, even less with the ice, actually, than with the quartz and the stone, because literally the only way to get quartz and stone is to have the drills. And I know the drills are relatively new. Yeah, they start too. Because they're not in the demo version, from what people have told me. But it still would be nice to... I think it's all dirt. Yeah, it's all dirt. Still be nice to be able to automate this a little bit more. And yes, you can drill it, but then you're just moving around drills all the time, and it's really a big time sink to move the drills around. There's a patch of quartz right there that we could probably do a drill for to make our lives easier. Let's see, you need this for the hydrotonic. Yeah, we'll do 104 of them, sure. And then I'm just going to dump this dirt in here. Okay, so we tied that up. We've started growing some chickens. We can really use some more water over here, which is not a surprise, given all of we have going on. But again, ice is really hard to get, really hard to focus on. I think a way to set one of these auto catchers to target specific resources is really the only way to get it to be automated well enough. I did move a miner or two, and I did manually mine some ice, but that manual ice did not last long at all. And obviously the others didn't last long either. So let's see where we're at with science. 15 biology science. And that's because of the carbon fiber. Because we have plenty of oxygen bottles now. Again. And actually I should probably turn off the request again, because it's going to get to be too much. There we go. And you can just fill up the hydrotonic as it comes. We could look around for another asteroid, another ice planet, because we're going to need one. We just need one motherboard for the computers. Let's go up and, or for the rocket, for the whatever it's called. Motherboard. We could do that. And we also need to set up the aforementioned something or other that I've forgotten now. Now let's go to J. We could do polymer. Wait, there's plastic too? Apparently it's not makeable. We could do polymer and then concrete as well. And we'll need that for the high-tech science. We also need more uranium for that, I think, too. I wonder how our power's doing. We should probably go check. Oh wait, what is that? Wool? I didn't know you could get sheep. Or did I? Oh yeah, there it is. Sheep. Okay. Let's go build our ship. We don't really need the concrete yet, or the polymer, so just do this. Build me one. I'm just going to do the basic one. I'm not going to do a customized one like we did the last time, with the rover, that is. But if we did customize this, we could add on... nope. Remove. Modify. We could add the wings on, the thrusters on, windshield would be nice, I suppose. We could do landing legs, maybe that would stick it to the ground. Although now it's too late, I've already started it. I think it's too late. Yeah, it's just about too late. So we could do that as well, if we wanted to. Put landing legs on it. I'm assuming that makes it stick to the planet that it's on. Remove that one though. Okay, here we are. F. Now, let's just go out a little bit. And let's see if we can find another ice or frozen planetoid. Not in our vision. That's volcanic. That's gravel. It's the only kind we haven't picked up is gravel. This gravel one's kind of a bummer. Nothing really on it. This gravel one has lots of gold and iron and carbon, but not that much. Engage the warp engines here a little bit. We're just going to go in whatever direction we're going in. Oh, there, you can see my ship now. Interestingly... Oh, I need to take this one off my pins, too. We don't need it pinned anymore. Interestingly, it's still showing a vector. Never really gotten very far. We'll just go for a little while. We are using oxygen. Not very much, but it is slowly depleting. Can I select that? Not really. Still don't see any new ice or frozen planetoids, though. There's one coming up here on the right. That's this one, which is a sand. There's lots of gold there. There's lots of aluminum there, too. But we have one we need to mine lots of aluminum from. I think now might be a good time. We could just start, like, doing a loop a little bit. Kind of circling around where our base is. I wonder if you can actually go to where those stars are. You can see on the map. That'd be an interesting thing to experience or to explore. Nothing still. I'm just very slowly making a right turn. So that I kind of go into a circle here. There's another sand or gravel or something coming up there on the left. It's differently shaped, though. It looks to be. Looks to be differently shaped. Maybe. If I could click, that'd be great. Antipode. Not really much that interesting there. Lots of gold. But again, I don't know if we're suffering under a lack of gold. I thought we saw another frozen one at some point. Maybe I'm misremembering. But we'll just do a little bit of scouting here, and then we can probably go back in. Just want to kind of do a little bit of an outer reach thing here. It can also be that if we did see one, that if we moved away from it too far, that it then despawns and we have to, it just has to respawn. Over here, no. But at least the oxygen lasts a long time when you're in the ship. Way more time than if you're out here on your own. That's for sure. Oh. Apparently you can actually hit asteroids. That came as a surprise. I would have thought we would have hit one by now. But alas, we didn't. We hadn't. Yeah, I turned a little too sharply. But maybe I want to. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm still not seeing any. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I wonder if you can get to that star. That'd be an interesting experiment. It's obviously right there in my view. I think I'll zip out there and see if we can get there. I'm not sure how interesting this is, except just as a science experiment. But also, it's quite far, so we may not make it there anytime soon. I also want to be careful of my oxygen, too. Once we get a little bit below half, I'm going to want to turn around regardless. Although I wonder if I had put the windshield on, if it would be a... if it would keep the oxygen or keep the oxygen better. I wonder if that's what the windshield does. It would make sense. Although, calling it a windshield doesn't make a whole lot of sense given the fact that there's no wind in space. I don't know that we're getting any closer to that. It's impossible to tell, but it's also quite impossibly far away, I think. So, unless I see... Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Frozen. Problem is, it has diddly and squat for resources except for hopefully ice. Can we easily get to that one? Let's pin it. And then, let's go there. Blade Terra. Let's just go to that one and ignore the sun. The star. Because I don't think we can make it to the stars. Maybe we can? I don't know, it's moving with a relative a little bit on the screen. Relative velocity or whatever. So maybe we can. There's another one down there. That one actually has some decent resources on it, too. But it's quite further away, so we'd have to be... I'd have to be careful of that, but I guess I could pin it. It wouldn't hurt to pin. And that way we know it's there. It's a fang shape, flat, and size is small. That explains why it doesn't have very many resources, I suppose. The one we're heading toward, that is, not the new one we found. Here we are. Bounced off of that. It's good. There's some ice. It is very small. Some ice. Not very much. Just, what, 2 patches? Yeah, it looks like just a couple of patches. It's almost not even worth coming over here. Although we could go down to Ex Tenebris and see what it has too. Later. Let's go back home. Because we're going to run out of oxygen eventually. And we can see what how the chickens have yielded. Although they probably have yielded eggs. They've probably made omelets at the kitchen, and they've already eaten them too. We can go see. But I think what I'm going to do is pause here until we get back to the station. So be right back. And we're back. We're just about approaching the station and our collection of asteroids. You can also see how relatively big the current ice asteroid is compared to the rest of the ones we have, or planetoid rather, is compared to the ones we have. I never really looked at it from this perspective, and so you can see how much bigger it is, which is good that that's the one you start with, because you kind of need a lot of resources for that. Alright, so let's go ahead and come down here. I don't really know how to dispose properly of these ships. I also can't really dock it anywhere because it doesn't stay. it's floating. You can see it moving. Even if I get out, maybe? No, it stays. But as soon as I move the station again, it's probably going to disappear again. But you can't select it. There's the vehicles thing here. Oh, wait a minute. There's my other spacecraft, but my rover is gone. That's weirder yet. But you can't delete from here. Oh, well, now I can mark it. And I can see where the heck it is. 7 light years away. In which direction? That way. West. Down a little. Oh, is that it right there? No, that's the W for west. Yeah, so it's off the visible map, I guess, or something. Which is interesting. And are those still pinned? The one... Yeah. Wait a minute. The pins for the 2 planets that I have marked are now directly underneath me. And I can't do anything about them. Interesting. It's as if they did kind of despawn. That's an interesting potential issue. I mean, I know where I can go to get back to them. Based on where we came in, they should be somewhere over in that area because of where that star is, but they're not on here anymore, and I can't follow the pin to get to them, which is interesting. So, well, if we want to move over there, we'll have to do that the old-fashioned way, I guess. Just move over there. But we'll have to see if we can dispose of either of these ships first, which I was not expecting to be able to... Or I was expecting to be able to do, but I don't see how. Unless you all know of something I don't know. I can hit F to get in, I can hit Q to get out. But that's all I can do. I can't click on it with the usual selection tool. So I don't know how to get rid of them and not lose them when I fly away again. So I think we're going to leave this here. I'm going to go set up some aluminum on the far sand place over there, the far sand planetoid there, and send it down here. Looks like you all are fairly bored here with the aluminum here, so we're going to switch this one over to something else, I think, and then figure out what we want to get from here. Honestly, I'd probably titanium, maybe, or more iron, or more carbon, just to keep those things flowing. Let's see, you go here, I think. It is slowly consuming more than we've provided to it. We could probably give these guys a little bit more, though. We could go up to like 4 and 33, I think. 37 that I was sending. 35 that I was sending. 4 and 31. We can send a little bit more. No, not that way. Sorry. 1 and 31. And then this one needs to be... let's see, it's 32 and 8, I guess. That's kind of arbitrary. Doesn't matter. And then we'll come back in the next episode and let me know your thoughts on whether we should go and try and get some more ice from those other 2 frozen ones, or what you think we should do about that. And we'll do that in the next episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.